Welcome back to ScaleSpeedworks. My name's Mike. I was looking for a specific kit the other day while searching through my stash, and I remembered a video Joe at Joe's New Rust Shop and Joe at BigSkyModelWorkshop put out a while back. The video was about kits that you'd like to see reissued. But while I was going through my stash, I got thinking about which of these kits I'd like to see back on shelves. And I also thought, you don't know what you don't know. So I'm going to use this video to show you kits you may not remember and you may not know ever existed. And I also hope to let the model companies know we're still interested in these cars. Recently, both Round 2 and Revell have made great strides in reissuing kits. But I hope this video and others like it continue to encourage them to keep up the awesome work. Here, in no particular order, is my top 10 list of the Revell kits I'd like to see reissued. Most of the kits on this list are cars from my childhood in the 1980s and 1990s. While the cars aren't super old, it's time these kits see the light of day. Having said that, let's get started. Let's start out with a very cool GM G-Body. The Homologation Special 1987 Monte Carlo SS Aeroback. This car offers a unique rear glass seen only in the race cars of the era. As far as I can tell, this kit was only released once in 1999. Time for a re-release? I think so. How about the Monogram 1985 Ford SVO? This was a unique Mustang of the era with an offset hood scoop and a turbocharged 4-cylinder. This Fox body tooling is still around, so how about seeing a re-release of this kit last seen in 2011? This one is admittedly a bit of a curveball. Sticking with the Fox body, how about the 1979/1980 Mercury Capri Turbo? This kit saw 3 releases over a 2-year span. What a cool kit to sit alongside its Fox body Mustang cousins. This kit was last seen in 1980. Time to skip ahead a decade or so and hop back over to the GM side of the fence. The 1998 Pontiac Firebird Ram Air was one hell of a beast. The car itself may have had its issues, but it's hard to deny its in-your-face looks and raw power. 2009 is too long ago to have last seen this kit. The Catfish Camaro is the cousin to the Firebird and was truly the last of the great 90s muscle cars. Revell and Monogram released this kit a few times over the years, and this kit has a ton of potential. The kit was last seen in 2011, and I think it's time to see it resurface. Speaking of the last of its kind, the 1994 Impala was just that. It was a 1980s land yacht, but with style and power. I could easily see this kit coming back out as a 2-in-1 or a 3-in-1 with some cool extra parts. The Impala has had many releases over the years and was actually seen most recently in 2018. The 1999 SVT Cobra Mustang erased the smooth curves of the prior generation and brought with it some huge power. ScaleMates shows this kit's only release being in 1998. I think it's time to bring this one back, and let's include the very cool Mach 1 option package seen in 2003 and 2004. This list wouldn't be complete without a Mopar. The Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR. It was a pure muscle car and a street-legal race car. The ACR defined the reemergence of the muscle car in the 1990s. The ACR kit was last released in 2013. Sticking with SRT, the Dodge Magnum SRT8 was something that we hadn't seen in quite some time. a station wagon. This one, though, definitely meaner than most others. I'd love to see a re-release of the second generation Magnum, or at least a re-release with some more optional parts. The Magnum was last seen in 2013. We're going to go a bit out of my comfort zone with this last choice, but there's a lot of talk out there about bringing this kit back. The Peterbilt 359 tri-axle wrecker. Originally released as the Can-Do Wrecker in 1993, this is a huge kit with a ton of parts. It's only been released twice, the last time being 2013. Now it's time for some honorable mentions. For the GM fans out there, if you're going to release one Firebird, why not release a second one? I'd love to see any of the 1993, 1994, or 25th anniversary Firebirds, and I'd love to see it released with the formula package, which included that special hood, back to the Fox body, using the same parts from the Capri Turbo. How about a re-release of the McLaren Mustang? This was definitely a unique but fun one-off Fox body. Lastly, the 80s are back. So let's see a release of Ford's 1980s Econobox, the Ford EXP. This two-door turbo coupe could be refreshed with some new parts and would really have the potential to fly off store shelves. That's my top 10, and although I may have cheated and snuck in a few more, I think I could easily round up another handful and do another top 10. But what do you guys think? Did I leave something off this list? Is there another 1980s or 1990s Revell or Monogram kit that hasn't been released in a while that you'd like to see brought back? Let me know in the comments below, or better yet, let's see your top 10 list of kits that you'd like to see brought back. Once again, thanks to Joe over at Joe's New Rush Shop for putting this idea out there in the first place, and to Joe at BigSkyModelWorkshop for keeping this idea alive. You never know. Maybe if there's enough of us that make these videos and generate enough interest in these kits, we might see some of these kits hit shelves again one day. Well, that's all I have for today. Thanks once again for joining me. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you on the next one.